Testing, testing. So unfortunately I was not able to stream Gears of War 5. I was going to complete all 50 waves of Horde mode, but I cannot do that because the cloud streaming service provided by Xbox and paid for by the consumer does not currently have a stable connection for me, so I must play a installed game on the console. So we're coming back to Mortal Shell to continue to challenge ourselves to see if we can beat the boss and complete more of the game. And then if things improve with the Wi-Fi connection, we will come back to Gears of War 5 and I will do the 50 waves. So basically technical difficulties. This is fine. I just switched to a wired connection instead of using batteries. Batteries actually die quite quickly, which is unfortunate, but that's alright. Just don't like really messing around with my equipment all that much. So I have a hands-off policy that specifically extends to myself mostly, because I tend to be quite clumsy, so I think I spend so much time trying to make sure everything is so perfect that it actually ends up doing the opposite. Which is fine. That's how we learn. Shower, soda, I ate a piece of pizza. I think I'm refreshed enough to try to grind and get some XP to get some abilities from Sestra Ganesha and try to take on the Harbinger. And there's also no pause. Good news is that I got the mic working right away. Oh, this isn't particularly according to plan, but we still got this to fall back on. I never used recording. No valid reason anyway. I'm gonna try and beat him with... Oh no, I don't want to lose. Hold on. Think this through. Think long and hard about this next step. This could be my last. Here's quenching acid, a rare acid used to enhance weapons. Fall. Okay, I can read it, but that's what I need to enhance my weapons.
You're awake. Good.
Oh, not.
Please take this mask.
Acquired item,
It's
tarnished
not
mask.
unlike my own.
Cost
It
of
reveals
all
the
your-
way of all flesh. Beyond life and death, where spirits pass across the threshold. But your spirit is bound here, unwilling to go on. Perhaps it has an obligation left to fulfill.
I kind of feel bad if I had to like speak to a goddess or something, because she'd never be able to get a word in. So she would never be able to tell me of her great almighty prophecy, so I would feel bad. In fact, I have come to tell you of the great prophecy, and I'd be talking about something else. She'd be like, please listen. Like, I'm sorry, I can't help it. You're asking me to undo 28 years of instinct. Well, first things first, I need to get my soul back. By the way, that's what I've decided to call him. anybody think that the USB port is way too big?
I've kept your flesh safe, family.
It doesn't make sense. And all this extra room, we're supposed to have some huge, overly sized USB cable. They don't make those. So seems like it's not proportional to the symmetry of the system. In a proportion. Oh, I gotta keep track of the deaths, by the way. We're at 2. So, 1, 2, 1. I was only trying to keep track of the deaths. I almost get killed. Oh, where am I? What the heck? I guess they'll maybe become infinitely slower. In case anybody's interested, my character on Gears of War is level 40.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
And yes, I am open to playing with the public on anything I play, but Gears 5 would probably be my favorite. I do like Halo though, but I would say Gears 5 Horde mode, so if anybody wants to play that with me, let me know. I like to play the support class, so I like to do mechanic and go around and fix everybody's turrets and fences, as well as construct them. So that way we can keep the Locust and other alien life forms away from ourselves. Basically, all I'm trying to say is I like to play the support classes. I'm not a very confrontational person. And to the select few I am, I've known my whole life, so just like anybody else, And that right, it makes sense.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
But I'm not confrontational when it comes to people outside that I've not known my whole life. So basically all I'm trying to say is, outside of my family, I would not typically confrontational with them. I really have no reason at all, in any way, shape, or form, to be that of which I said before. So basically, all I'm trying to... I'm just kidding. You guys haven't realized by now, my biggest fan. And I don't mean to be, I just am. Because I have a very specific sense of humor that really not a lot of people understand. Which is fine, because it makes sense, because it's a very random sense of humor. I've got my own sense of humor. It comes from a far, far distant galaxy. Somewhere on, Swamp Plain. So retrieved Haros the vessel. So we're about to get our first upgrade. Get ready. The lunging attack. There's a delay. And sometimes my buttons don't register. Like I pressed B to get out of the way, but nothing happened. Like I said, there's kind of like a delay. Could very well still be the Wi-Fi, because we are broadcasting.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
In this game, timing is everything. And that ties in with the patience. I said the two most important things are patience and strategy, so... somewhat honestly. Definitely patient, as you can see. By the way, I'm like keeping track of the death counter. No waste of time actually. take some advice. Alright, we didn't do too bad there. Makes an individual
I've kept your flesh safe, family.
great class. I wonder what that one thing that she gave me does. If it does a one-time use. Recalls you back to Sister Janessa at all the cost of your glimpses. Use 2 or more to reveal further detail about this item. So this is basically a way to call myself back to the save point anytime I want, but it requires me to use all of my glimpses, and I have 2. Okay, and tar is actually what is in placement of the souls you'd usually get, like Dark Souls, so tar is what we're collecting. That probably makes more sense for me to be collecting tar. I forgot about the back step. Sword fighting is kind of like dancing. It's just a little more violent. I almost died and lost all my tar. Would not have been good.
Yes, slowly now.
Okay. So I don't want gaining glimpse has a chance to reach. Oh, gaining a glimpse. Okay. As a creation of foresight, I need a creation of ascent. Killing 2 enemies in quick succession resets your hardened cooldown, so. Just to get something.
He ushered me deeper into the labyrinth. It must have been dug by 1,000 hands. I ignored much of what he said until he called my name. Smiling, he forgave me for the crime I would soon commit. It was all etched in stone, he assured me. These were the ravings of a madman.
You did a really good job at ignoring destiny and fate, so. Is that really intentional? Something I do. once I'd been thrown out of my shell. It's almost like all of their attacks are magnetically attracted to my body.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
How could it not be? I don't know how I dodged all that. You know what? I'm here. A sarcophagus. Make offering. One of my offerings. Acquire a glimpse of affection. A glimpse of fucking life. Oh, I'm on fire. I didn't even know what I said. I was easily being put on fire. Running from one place to the next. Fire picture of repent, take prayer of contrition. Going out of my mortal shell again. Just backhanded me. I'll check out and see what these items are about. See effigies, a term they would use in Dark Souls. I guess this game is about
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
religion. Guess that's the theme.
Sip this and you'll see.
It's just kind of protecting my sanity, but only because I take everything so seriously. So, Haros of Assault is now a real life entity. See my character, he's going through all kinds of crazy ideas and he's just like, help me. Then he looks up and says, I know what to believe in. And he says, what? Because he was questioning us. There was doubt. Then he looks up again and he says, no, I know what I believe in. I know who I believe in. This makes sense. Alright. So, here's the end goal. Can't even get out one successful attack. Guy pulls up in a Dodge Neon.
I've kept your flesh safe, soundly.
Cloud servers aren't working. That leads me to this craziness. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna fight the boss. I'm not really prepared, but I'm going to try as unprepared as possible. Alright, Adder. I think the best thing I can do is just stay away from it. At least able to get at least a quarter of his life down to break my armor. LVP. That's okay. I guess we'll be here for a while. Strap on your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Oh, that's fine. I'm just trying to understand the way you attack. You can rotate, not 3 hours and stuff. Using all my stamina to dodge and attack, so I have no stamina to attack him. Maybe there's something I can use in the environment to help me. I can't really show. Good thing I looked. We both put our defenses up, and then I released before him, and then did an uppercut with his weapon, which I think is a halberd, however you say that. It's the long pole with an axe on the end of it. That's not what it is at all. It's like some giant hole with a torch on it. Really put a lot of work into this seemingly whole environment looks the same, but it's actually not. Because some places are deeper than others, and there's environment is fighting hotter. We're definitely improving. Like I said, I know I can beat him without using anything special to help me. I can beat him as is if I just figure out his attack patterns. Apparently, he's decided to just stand there and do nothing, so if I go up to him, maybe I can just keep hitting him. But I highly doubt that's the case. I think he's just plain dead. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I mean, the fragility of this series is Look, he's just standing there, he's not doing anything. I'm afraid to walk up to him. At the same time, I'm curious if he's just gonna stand there. Because he's moving. You can see his body moving. Huh. So just hang out. Oh, he's preoccupied. His thoughts, I guess. Can't be used. Apparently I have like 4 shells I can use, which is great. We can definitely take this guy this round. As long as I don't make any wrong moves. Okay. I don't know what the moonshine does. Alcohol. I don't know best bet. Mortal token. Probably separates me from my because it's the only way you could separate yourself if you wanted to switch to a different one. Got healing items I can use now. I just think if he's gonna stand there, you might as well just, not attack me when I go up to him. But I feel like he's just giving me a false sense of security, trying to lure me in to make me think he's not going to attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to rush in and attack him. I'm going to slowly approach him to make sure that he doesn't attack me. Because if I run in to rush him, he's going to hit me. Surprise attack. Okay. Let's do this. Here he is. Let's go on for that. Out of the way. Okay. Very bad. Very, very bad. Need to get my shell fixed. Oh, well. Ooh, I just got lucky there. It's really fun. Hello? Hello? Just so you know, I'm streaming and I'm currently fighting a boss right now. But I've been trying to get a hold of you all day, and I don't know what's... but I've been trying to get a hold of you all day, so... I saw you get on a few times, and I was 1 minute late to seeing you get online after I just finished doing something, so... But I'm 45 minutes into this stream, and I'm really working to beat this boss. I think I'm going to get him this time, because I got him almost halfway down. I got his attack patterns and stuff when I know the environment, but... I'm doing really well in this game. I like it a lot. Oh, you were streaming earlier today? Yeah, I started streaming Halo after I had captured the flag twice, but by the time I had started streaming, the round was over. I only counted the 15-minute matches I did afterwards, which is okay. There was a lot of good teamwork involved in the matches we played after that. I just really like this boss. I love this game. I like a good challenge. Yeah, I do, so I'll just sit here all day trying to beat him. It's because I'll be able to cover the feel like I have to do this. Okay, now I'm gonna using fire damage now. Okay. Not a good idea. Yeah, I'm really underprepared for this boss fight, but I figured going in wall. I did a little grinding, but I feel like I can beat him without having to overpower him. I just died because I wasn't paying attention, but that was my fault. What I would have done though, had I been paying attention, so I can correct myself, is I would have grabbed another mortal shell, because there was another one nearby. Basically, the bosses are the people whose body have, like, so the shell I'm using right now, I think, is pattern, so that's the he's basically just this knight with this giant flaming staff by community. But I'm completely out of the swamp already. I'm at yeah, thunder. No, I knew nothing about this at all. I didn't even know it existed. I thought Elden Ring was the only thing they were working on.
This is actually recent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how'd they have time to do it? The lore of this game is awesome. I love how, like, they use bear traps and poison. Bear traps and poison to advantage by leading the enemies into those traps, and you can use the play music to reposition and artifact them. Basically anything they do to you, you can use against them. Out of my shell. Oh well. It's hard to tell about it. It's okay. I'm just talking about it. When I'm good and how to be the that says it all. Yeah, I'll definitely play some Halo with you or something throughout the road. I prefer Halo. I'll the next 50 more minutes, I'll just make this my last attempt on this guy, and if I don't beat him now, we'll just leave this week with. And then I'll come back to him and kick his butt later.
How many? Like how
Pretty far. I mean, for one thing, I don't really, like, I can upgrade my guy now, and so I have abilities and a place to spend my money. I have a save point now, so there's this goddess that you run into named Sester Galessa or something, and she's basically this goddess-like deity or spiritual being, and you basically go to her and she heals you and gives you abilities and all sorts of other cool stuff. And she gave me something tarnished mask, and it recalls you back to Sester Janessa at the cost of all of your glimpses. And glimpses, I'm not really sure what they are. I think you get them when you look into those little rune things that show you what's ahead in the map, but it uses all of your glimpses when you recall. So. And then there's also effigies, which are the same things from Dark Souls. And then I got Scripture of Repent, use this item to reveal its effect, a prayer of contrition. And then I got Glimpse of Affection. Glimpse of Affection pulses with desire. So I got a couple tricks up my sleeve here that I could use on him. Glimpse of Fertility. See, my familiarity is maxed out with the Welt Cap, which is the basic consumable item, which regenerates 30 health over 30 seconds. Moonshine, I don't know what that does. I don't know what Slurry of Tar does. Mortal Token, I'm assuming, separates you from your shell. I want to switch to a different one. And then Simple Loot, I haven't used, but I know it's to lure enemies. And then Remnant of Tar grants a miracle amount of tar when consumed, so I think it grants stamina. And then Rotten Food restores a small amount of health, but it damages your stamina. I think your resolve. So the best thing you can get though is the Roasted Rat, because it heals you really fast. So far anyway. My weapon is the Hollowed Sword, but I can upgrade it now using an anvil, which is another thing I have access to now. So I can put weapon enhancements on it and stuff. So like, there's not as many weapons as there are in Dark Souls, but you can enhance the weapons and armor you already have. Instead, I think that's a turnaround here. You spend more time enhancing what you already have. Yeah, I was originally going to play Gears of War 5 and try to reach Port 50, but my wife, I just couldn't do it because I'm downloading a bunch of stuff and I already did a bunch of stuff today, so I just couldn't handle it. So I may, unless I install Gears 5, I may have to just wait until tomorrow to try and stream and do 50 hordes. Well, I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow to even try it. But that was what I was originally going to do, but then I just hopped back on here. Since I knew this was already installed, so it wasn't going to take up any Wi-Fi. It's funny because he hangs out there and he'll just stand there and won't do anything. So he'll give up attacking you. Yeah, but I had to figure out that at first I thought it was a glitch and he was stuck, but I knew better than that. So I knew going up to him he was just going to attack me because he was playing dumb, you know, basically. But the thing is that you can turn hollowed, so he can turn into stone. So when he's standing there, he looks like he's stone. So it's hard to tell the difference between whether he's got his armor up or whether he's just standing there. But I really got all the controls down pat pretty well. So I'm happy about that. The back, I freaking love I love the mortal shell concept in this game. It's really cool. I like how you can perform all the different moves and stuff. Sometimes it drops my input and sometimes my moves don't come out properly. Oh, I am. It's not keeping track of my hours though, but the stream will keep track for me. I just want to beat this one. Well, this is the hardest game, so this is the one I want to beat. What? You don't like sharing? You're still on stream. Shoot. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'd like to try Forza 5, I think. Now.
But I can't name anything particular.
We could try Forza 5 after Halo if you want. What do you think?
What?
I said we can try Forza Motorsport 5 if you want to after Halo.
I guess we can.
I haven't tried it and you've asked me a few times I want to play. That was funny. I turned my back on him and he came after me out of nowhere. He's pretty smart for an AI. But they aren't they all? They all like to play dumb. And then as soon as you turn your back, you get a microchip implanted in your brain. So, or in this case, it'd be a giant flaming staff. He's a highly unpredictable guy. I know where to get the heck away from him when he hardens up because he's going to do massive damage. The goal is to save enough stamina to be able to attack and defend. I'm going for the attack. My guy didn't hurt enough, so I'll keep jamming. I like this better than Neo though. I put a lot of hours into Neo. Neo 1. I like the Dark Souls. Archer is whack. Like that. I can continue with every time. Quite a while. I just broke the kill. Forgot to. Yeah, I'm not keeping track of whether or not I have armor on or not. So if I don't have armor, I'm dead. Because let's face it, what lies beneath the shell is just not going to cut it. You can actually choose. You can crawl into this hole and you can choose to give up your ability to have mortal shells throughout the whole game. Which is a terrible idea. Yeah, it's for the hardcore players, for sure. So basically it means one hit and you're dead the entire game. To return, so basically to get to this boss, you have to open a spell book and a spider crawls inside of you and warps you to some foggy water world, and then in order to get back, you have to call on this thing called the wormfish, which is this gigantic piranha that comes and swallows you to take you back. It's crazy. I was like, this thing's gonna kill me, isn't it? Yeah, and it comes and kills me. I was like, wormfish, like, how do you know what I'm talking about? I didn't watch the stream. Did you make it to this spot? How do you know what I'm talking about? How do you know what I'm talking about?
At the beginning of the game. Oh my god.
well, thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and call this one here, and we will continue this because I am not giving up. We will beat this guy. First, call the wormfish to pick me up and then ride back to wherever the heck I came from. Moral Realm. Even though there's nothing that resembles a human, except for me, which I don't even look like a human in the game, so. I guess the shell is the shell of a human, and then what lies beneath is some like zombie figure. I guess that's the point. So it's not a mortal being wrapped in a shell, it's literally you have the body of a mortal protecting your physical body underneath from death. So basically, if you play the game without using the mortal shell, it's basically just called nothing. There's basically no title to the game. You eliminate the only mechanic that makes the game what it is. Alright, peace out.
Sip this.
This.